Yeah, beautiful people, how are you doing? Karibu sana hapa ndani ya Celeb Corner KA. Now, I don't know if you will allow me to call it the long con of Honorable Anne Mombi Waiguru, or should I just continue with the analyzation of the video? Right now, the Mount Kenya politics is something that you all have to agree with me as the greater influence in this country. And mostly when it comes to the determination of the man that will lead the Republic of Kenya. We have all seen what President William Ruto has done after realizing that he is losing touch with the people of the Mount Kenya region, that the people of the Mount Kenya region are not trusting him anymore. We all saw him reconcile with his deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, for the greater good, which he believes that if he does not have the support of the people of the Mount Kenya region, then he will not be the president of the Republic of Kenya. But there is a conversation here. And the conversation, we started it very early. The conversation was in regards to the impeachment of the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, where I told you that this was not just a mere impeachment motion that had been crafted by Kimani Ichung'wah and Ndindi Nyoro for the purpose of them degrading or trying to fight Rigathi Gachagua. There was a long con that was being played by Anne Mombi Waiguru. Now, I shall remind you of recently when Cleophas Malala, the former Kakamega, the former Isit Bungoma senator, and also the former Secretary General of UDA went ahead to claim that Cecil Mbarire and Kimani Ichung'wah were behind the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, which bore the fight between him and sorry for that, and President William Ruto, which led to him being kicked out of the UDA party. Now, allow me to take you down the memory lane. This weekend, not this weekend, I mean, was it yesterday, Amani Juzi, where we had the G7 meeting, and it was a women leadership meeting which took place in Machakos County, where most of the women governors we have in our country went ahead to meet, and they spearheaded a certain conversation. Now, I want you to listen to these sentiment, and I want you not to listen. I want to read them out clearly to you so that you will get the point of where I'm coming from and what we are trying to address here. Now, Governor Anne Mombi Waiguru was recently endorsed for president. Several leaders endorsed Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru to vie for a higher office, noting that the time is ripe for her to be trusted with more responsibilities. Now, leaders led by former Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu stated that the Council of Governors chair should now run for the presidency. Speaking at a summit of women's leadership organized by the G7, a caucus of women governors in Machakos County, Ngilu said that Waiguru possesses all the qualities required to be president of Kenya. And I shall quote her. Sisi tunataka kuona mwanamke mmoja hapa Kenya akiwa rais. Amerika sasa inaenda kuchagua rais mwanamke kama rais, na wanawake wa Kenya wanaweza. That's what Ngilu said. Now, she added that Waiguru already has a wealth of experience having served as a cabinet secretary and a Kirinyaga governor for 2 terms. Skiza, Waiguru is qualified to lead the nation, given her experience as a former cabinet secretary and a 2-term governor. Aya ni maneno kutoka kwa nani? Maneno kutoka kwa Charity Ngilu. Now, putting that aside, also, the Kwale Governor Fatuma Achani emphasized the need for Waiguru to replace President William Ruto in the future. Now, she noted that during her tenure as COG chair, Waiguru led all 47 governors in the country with respect and dignity. Hayo ni maneno ya hawa viongozi wa kike. Now, let me tell you where this all is coming from. The movement of, or let me say, the conversation of impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, I told you earlier, and I shall live to tell you again, that that was not a crafted move by Kimani Ichung'wah and Ndindi Nyoro, or to outsmart Rigathi Gachagua. No. This was a well-played card by Governor Anne Waiguru. Why am I saying this? If Gachagua was to be impeached today, come the year 2027, William Ruto will need a Kikuyu leader or a Kikuyu politician for the running mate. Now, who is best suited for that position right now? Is it Ndindi Nyoro? No. Ndindi Nyoro has a very high opportunity of running for an elective post, which might be the governor of Murang'a, though he might not get it for the first time he runs for it. Because right now Murang'a is led by Governor Kang'ata, and let me tell you, the people of Murang'a have entrusted Kang'ata with the responsibilities of leading the county not only for 5 years but for 10 years. If you go to Murang'a right now and try to convince them to choose another governor, it will be very hard for you. So I'm telling you, they will have to choose Kang'ata in the year 2027. But come the year 2032, then we can speak of them choosing Ndindi Nyoro as their governor. Now, apart from Ndindi Nyoro being chosen a governor in 2032, then there is a possibility of him being a running mate or even going to seek the higher office of the as a presidential candidate beyond the year 2032. Apart from that, let's come to Kimani Ichung'wah. Kimani Ichung'wah sees a possibility of him replacing the Kiambu governor, Honorable Kimani Wamatangi. So there is no way that even President William Ruto right now will choose Kimani Ichung'wah as a replacement for Gachagua. Or will he choose Ndindi Nyoro as a replacement for Gachagua? But when it comes to Governor Anne Waiguru, as you have been told by these women, she has served as a governor for 2 terms in Kirinyaga County. She is finishing a second term. Now, apart from that, she also served as a cabinet secretary during the NYS time. Remember the NYS scandal that befell Anne Waiguru during the Uhuru Kenyatta regime. If Anne Waiguru get that opportunity and President William Ruto is elected to office in 2027, again for the second term, then Governor Anne Waiguru will be viable for the presidential candidate seat come the year 2032. Whether she will win or she will lose, it's upon how she plays her cards in 2032. But she has to craft a move to remove the obstacles that are preventing her from accessing to the higher office. And the obstacle is none other than the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua. So the best move is to have Rigathi Gachagua kicked out as the DP of the Republic of Kenya through an impeachment motion. Are you getting me? Now, if Rigathi Gachagua remains naive as he has been in recent years, then it will be very hard for him to be maintained as Ruto's running mate come the year 2027. I tell you, many of you look at it, and mostly the Kikuyu people, look at it as if Gachagua still that Gachagua is still viable for the deputy presidential candidature in the year 2027. No, it is not going to be a walk in the park for Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. He has to prove. He has also to fight back to eliminate these obstacles. Let me tell you, it is not a fast for Waiguru. Waiguru made it very clear that it is not a crime for somebody in the Republic of Kenya to dream of ascending a higher office in the country. And that was a clear message, a clear signal sent out to Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to be warned that wewe mwanaume unadhani ya kwamba hiki kiti cha naibu wa rais ni chako, as if you own that seat. Remember, people like Kimani Ichung'wah, people like you have heard the former Mombasa Senator Hassan Omar, you have heard Didi Nyoro, all of them say that Kithure Kindiki was the best candidate chosen by the UDA to be the running mate of Deputy President of President William Ruto in the 2022 general election. But due to factors, most of them pertaining finances, that's what led to William Ruto choosing Gachagua as his running mate. Are you getting me? So which means Gachagua was a candidate for Ruto, was a running mate for Ruto, not a running mate of the old UDM and the Hustler Nation and the Kenya Kwanza regime at large. No, he was put there by Ruto. So these people believe that they have the power to pull him out of the Ruto's inner circle, to tear him out, to throw him into the wolves. If Gachagua believes that he is a man enough to represent the people of Mount Kenya region, then he must put effective measures to curb Anne Waiguru from getting the direct access to President William Ruto. Because let me tell you, this woman has the influence. Let me tell you, Gachagua right now is not a deputy president for the Republic of Kenya. He has proven that he himself is centered around Mount Kenya region. And for Anne Waiguru, though she is the governor of Kirinyaga County, she has united people from governors from different regions of this country. 46 governors of them. She has chaired those meetings. She knows what it means. If I tell you today that if Gachagua today goes ahead to call a meeting of the 47 governors of the Republic of Kenya, about 5 to 10 will appear, most of them from the Mount Kenya region. Because not every governor buys the ideology of Gachagua, because Gachagua does not relate to every governor. We all saw the other day him speaking about his differences with the Kisii governor Simba Arati, which told you directly that Gachagua is not a representative of the whole republic at large, but a representative of a certain portion of people, which is the Kikuyu region people. Are you getting me? So Anne Waiguru is playing the long con, which Honorable Babu Owino said Uhuru Kenyatta played during the 2022 general election, where Babu blamed Uhuru Kenyatta for wanting William Ruto to remain as the president of the Republic of Kenya. Now I tell you, the long con right now is being played by Anne Waiguru. Ooh, you all might be surprised. And let me say, it might not come as a surprise in 2027 when Gachagua is dropped for the for the DP's position, the deputy president's position for Anne Waiguru. The insights that we have tells us that. What is your take? Leave your comment to the comment section. I want to hear what you have in regards to this. Leave your comment on the comment section. Remember, this is Celeb Corner KE. Make sure una subscribe.